With JavaScript, you can add interactivity to your page or interactivity to your games. Without JavaScript, when you're just using HTML and CSS, your pages are fairly static. So you can display content in images and style that, but you can't really add a lot of interactivity or functionality to your page. For example, you may want to program a button to do something else when you click on that button. Maybe you open up a pop-up or move a character or display some other kind of message. Or you may want to program your left arrows and right arrows to move characters. That kind of stuff you can really do in JavaScript. So right now you'll see here in my sample HTML page, I have an H1 and then I have a button called Click Me. When we go to the page, nothing happens when you click this button. Right now it's just a static HTML page. If you add JavaScript to it, you can do that. Let's change some of this up here. You can do that with script tags. So I have an opening script tag and a closing script tag, and anything in between those tags is where you place your JavaScript. And you'll notice here that I have my script tags at the end right above my closing body tag. And the reason that I'm doing that is as you add more JavaScript to your page, it can tend to slow your page down. So your page can load slower. So if you have that at the bottom, all of your HTML that you have in your page will load quickly and it won't be held up by all of your JavaScript. So it's best to put it at the bottom right above your body tag. Within my JavaScript, you'll see here I have a function called display message, and within that function I am calling a document.write, and I'm setting that to hello, how are you? This is my message. You don't have to know too much about functions at this point. We'll cover this a lot more, but just for demo purposes to where you can see how we can add a little bit of interactivity, I'm writing out a function, and then within my button I have an onClick event, and I'm calling my display message function right here in my onClick event. So what that's going to do is when I click this button, it's going to call this JavaScript display message function, and it's going to run this code right here. Prior, I didn't have anything in this button. It was just like that, just a static button. Now I'm adding an onClick event, which will run my JavaScript. Let's test that. So right now, it's just static, doesn't do anything, but now when I click this button, it says, hello, how are you? This is my message. So that's a very basic overview of JavaScript. We're going to do a whole lot more in these future lessons, and you're going to really learn how to add all types of interactivity to your games.